Now that I've got my render set up, I am prepared to run my render sequence and get all of those images exported out of Maya. I can see in my Arnold render view that this image took about 21 seconds. If I multiply that by 48 frames, I will know approximately how long this sequence will take. This is a process that I'm not going to make you watch, and it's also a process that you may not want to watch on your computer either. Do that multiplication and figure out if you have enough time to go and have a cup of tea, eat lunch, eat dinner, talk to some friends, watch a movie, do something else, but give your computer time to process all by itself. Go off and do something else while your computer is doing this work. You know, it's nice to have the computer do work when you don't have to. Think of it as a little break. In order to run the render sequence, I'm going to utilize my hotbox. And that's because I need a command in a menu that is not one of these menus. So I'm going to press down on the spacebar and locate a menu called Render. Mine is right there. In the Render menu, I'm going to run the render sequence command, and I generally recommend running this through the option box. If you're ever rendering through a custom camera, this is where you would set the camera. In this case, there isn't much we need to do because we don't have custom cameras, so all I can really do is hit the render sequence button. When I do that, Maya opens up a new copy of the render view. This is in fact the Maya render view, and this is a foreground process, so at this point Maya is basically locked up. I can't do anything in Maya at all anymore. I just have to wait until it finishes doing these 48 individual renders. As it's running them, it is writing image data out into my project directory. So I will pause this video here. When I come back, I will show you what those images look like. So I'll be right back in a matter of seconds, but in real time it will be several minutes. I am back, my render sequence completed, and if I take a look here, there's my desktop. This is that bouncing ball project that I made before, and here in my images folder, I've got the first frame in my sequence, all the way through the last frame in my sequence. In the next video, I'm going to pull these into After Effects so that I can make a movie out of them. After Effects is my editor of choice. If there's something that you are more comfortable with, go right ahead and use it. Not a problem at all.